Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Christian Brummett. I'm here today with Mike McAdams. Today we're going to be doing a complete guide to frog fishing. Go over what equipment to use and then different styles of frog, how to fish each one, blah blah blah. A couple things real quick for the Tackle Tuesday winner from last week is going to be Daniel Rigg. So if you guys want to be entered into the Tackle Tuesday video giveaway, all you got to do is make sure you're subscribed and comment for whatever weekly question we pose. This week's question is going to be mentioned later on in the video, so stick around for that. Also want to give a shout out to Gabe. He's a buddy of mine. He's a former giveaway winner of mine, but he just started a YouTube. So if you guys can, I'm going to put his link down in the description. Make sure you go over and follow him. Also, do want to show you guys real quick. I talked about this last week, but this is the surprise that I had. This is Gage, my new puppy. He's a Belgian Malinois. And this is Scarlet. That's Mike's dog. But this is Gage. He's 10 weeks old, Belgian Malinois. And yeah, totally awesome dog. But all right, well, let's get into the frog stuff. All right, Mike, enlighten us on how to fish a frog.
Fishing a frog, you want to start with a rod that's about 7 foot, maybe 7'2", most 7'4". You want braid on it. Frog fishing without braid is a complete waste of time. Don't know why, but the hookup ratio is 100% better than either fluorocarbon or monofilament. Okay, I like 65-pound braid. Some guys will go with something less, but I don't see the purpose on it since you're throwing generally your frogs up into heavy weeds and grass and stuff. Might as well go with a heavy braid that casts good, and 65 casts really well. Okay, speed of the reel, you want something that's at least 7.5 or more. I think this is an 8-to-3 ratio. Something that you can get them out of there, pull them hard and crank as fast as you can to get them through that grass and stuff. You don't want them bogging down in that stuff. If you can get them up to the surface on it and ski them across the grass, it's really nice. As far as different styles of frogs, I mean, there is a variety of them on the market. As you can see, we got differences between live target, we got spro frogs here, we got some river to sea frogs. There's generally two different types. There's a popper frog, which has a mouth on it that when you bring it through the water, it makes a chugging noise. And you have your other style that generally is a quieter frog. There's two different things. If they've got real heavy grass, a popper frog will not go through real thick grass real well. It gets bogged down in it as it's chugging. Your other style, you can pretty much walk it over the top of the grass or work it. It works really well. There's different sizes of frogs, as you can see. These are 3 different sizes of the same frog. You got your large one, a middle one, and a small frog. As far as colors, you can see there's a wide variety of different colors you can get. It's up to your preference of what you want. I mean, yes, color does affect your bite, and you have to figure that out on the day when you're on the water by the water color and just what the fish are looking for. You have different colors of the bellies. That's probably more important than the color of the top. Color of the top, the fish are not going to see a whole lot. The color of the belly is what they're going to see going across the water. And depending on what they're after that day, will help you as far as the more strikes that you get on the frog. If you're fishing at night with a frog, I would definitely go with black. Black or something that's very dark. If you're going to use something like this at night, you want a skirt that's like very luminescent. I think this skirt actually glows in the water at night. As far as retrieving, it all depends on the water clarity and the temperature. If the water's cool, you might want to go with a slow retrieve. Just barely work it across the surface. Give the fish time to react to it. If they're really aggressive, you want to walk that thing fast. I mean, literally just across the top of the water, through the pads and stuff. because if they're aggressive at it, they don't want it moving slow. They want it looking like an actual frog scared running across the pads, and they will jump all over it. Frog fishing is some of the funnest fishing you can have. I mean, the blow-ups on them are just tremendous. Absolutely. And people love it. I mean, when you get in, your first one that blows up on your frog, it's like they just want to kill it so bad. It's not that they want to eat it. I just think they get mad at it and they want to kill it.
All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully some of this stuff that we shared with you today can help you out. Like Mike said, there is absolutely nothing like a giant blow up on a frog. It is the most fun you'll ever have doing anything in life. So for this week's question, what I'm curious is if you guys have a specific type of frog or a specific brand of frog that you guys have had an extra amount of success on, or that you just like to throw, you think it has the best action, or whatever the case may be. Just comment that down below. Let me know about your frogging experience. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and then next week you might be the lucky winner of some awesome baits. Make sure you're also staying tuned into the channel. I've got the video from Indian Lake, the individual Bass Nation state qualifier from Indian Lake. Should be ready here in another couple days. And then from this past week's video on Rocky Fork from just a few days ago, hopefully I'll have that up by this weekend or early next week at the latest. So stay tuned for that. Me and Mike should be getting out on the river to pre-fish for our next, our second Bass Nation Team Series event, which is going to be on the Ohio River in Gallipolis. It's a couple 100 miles from here, and hopefully we'll be getting out there to pre-fish for that, and we should be able to smoke them, I think. So Stay tuned, stay hooked, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.
Bye.